Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a tour today. We're on Eindhoven country. Safe space pointing on the top is YouKnowNothingJsnow with the British forces, who has advanced emplacement, mobile assault and tactical support. Teaming up with him is OmniGuy with Soviets straight away locking into counter attack. Down the bottom is Pogo with OKW going for elite armored, and kekadam with OKW as well, who has elite armored, Overwatch and Breakthrough. So this is a Patreon backer similar game in terms of rankings. You Know Nothing is 225, OmniGuy 160, Pogo 310, kekadam 98. First bit of fighting here on the fuel point. Try and get the squad into heavy cover.
New universal carrier ready for use.
Winning position for You Know Nothing, but take a while to force the Skirmishes away. They decide to duck. They get behind a sight blocker. Wait for reinforcements to arrive. Sandbags up just in time. Squad's going to jump behind the heavy cover a little bit further back though. Nothing's actually coming over here to help either. Skirmishes are maybe going for the other cutoff on the Muni point. Universal carrier here for You Know Nothing, so
our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Google gets forced back.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
Pretty close call on that one. Tommy as well. Just doing bios. Maybe you could have just pulled the trigger and closed the distance there, but playing it conservatively. He's a bit of trouble for Pogo early. Universal carrier with the chase down. Looking for the Skirmish wipe. Looks like it had to reload maybe. Didn't fire for a very long time there. It's not very effective with its on-the-move performance. Kugel's coming in. Maybe you're going to get some rear armor shots in. Got a 221 about to pop out. Skirmish is going to survive. Close call. This one over here is low on health, but didn't drop any models. Like kekadam also struggling, also going for like a 221 rush, but you know, before it arrives, this means you have fewer units on the field, so struggling. Speaking of struggling, don't know what this Kugel's up to here. He's a little bit faster than Universal Carrier. Oh, maybe he's trying to bait. A little bit of rubber band action there. Kugel still could go down to the conscripts. Not going to happen. Doesn't have anti-tank grenades. The 221's going to chase. The guy is taking them, but they're not going to arrive here in time. Maybe not for this one. Maybe for the one on his side of the map, both for kekadam.
Anti-grenades now available to all conscripts. Conscripts can now throw molotovs.
Here goes one. Other conscripts are a little bit further back. Might not be able to get a second one off here. Finally connecting the fuel, but both teams have had their fuels disconnected for a good chunk of time here. During all this, it's been 1 point to none. Slight VP lead towards the Allies. Obviously losing that universal carrier though, painful. Especially if you're up against 221 on your side of the map. It's such a good counter to it once it's got that Vickers upgraded. It's going to hurt You Know Nothing, and he's not rebuilding it. He's going for a Vickers instead. Pretty easy to outposition that with these light vehicles. I'm not sure about that as a choice. Tier 2 coming up for Omni. To wire off those sandbags. And the 221 runs over the tripwire. I don't know if that was intentional, but saves himself a bit of reinforcement. Salvaging the wreck. Looking good for kekadam. 221 over on the other side. Does still take a lot of small arms damage if the rear armor is exposed.
Ready for action.
Before it gets that 223 upgrade that gives it such a big boost to its armor. Didn't really accomplish much there. And it's going to be AEC, and that's going to come in at a pretty fast time for YouKnowNothing. Light vehicles of Pogo could be in some trouble here shortly. Oh, Kugel staying in the Vickers range for a little bit long. Could go down. Yep. Didn't keep driving. If it didn't stop over here, maybe could have got away. Maybe not, because there were some combat agents coming in from this side, but we've at least evaded the British troops. 223 now for kekadam. It's going to look for a wipe here on the flamer. And gets it too. Conscripts Uraring in for the snare. Surviving. The incendiary grenade maybe trying to deter any chasing. 223's crawling backwards. Sturmpos have retreated, so they're a way off repairs. And maybe the AEC is going to come in and do something about this. Play's got the healing up now. There's a shoe mine right here. And the AC hits it. There's no Raketans at this stage for either OKW player, so there's nothing to come through and kill this afterwards, but slows it down, buys some time to boo those Raketans in response to seeing the AEC. So, I'm sure kekadam pretty happy about that. SDG's popping. And a Raketan for Pogo. Got a look at the KD. OmniGuy is struggling quite a lot. Got a Zis on the field now. But yeah, no T3 up yet for OmniGuy. Makes me think probably not going to be going for a light vehicle.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Just missing its shot there, unfortunate for OmniGuy. Come in here and crush off that wire, open up the sandbags. Nicely done. Good spot to plant some wire here for Pogo. Shock troops for OmniGuy. I will say that they're maybe not the best solution to fighting against 221s. Good attack from Pogo, has both angles covered, those sections out in the open, just getting slaughtered. Smoking out to safety, the Zis maybe missing another shot. Better safe than sorry. With the smoke. Oh, he's losing control, they cut off for an extended period of time here. Not getting much damage done in return. There's going to be engine damage on the AEC again. And the Raketan's getting forced away by the shock troops. This could be a squad wipe as well if the shock troops come across. They're not focused on it at the moment. They maybe haven't recognized. Lucky for Pogo. Probably should have been a squad wipe. Random teams though, maybe the communication is not the best between the two allies here. It's one of those situations where maybe I consider merging into the shock troops. The conscripts, I know they don't get the body armor, but they'd be pretty valuable. Would help win this fight. Maybe do some running back here, do some more stuff in close quarters. Chooses not to go for it though.
Supply hub Keta is ready for orders.
Or maybe he forgot.
Right then. Orders from Mr. Churchill.
Both 221's actually going, setting themselves up in fuel cache mode now. I'm not continuing to use them in combat.
Emergency repairs.
So we'll actually give a bit more freedom to the shock troops.
Attacking! Flanking attack!
Can you even set up 2 of these on fuel points? I'm not sure. We're about to find out.
Ready to execute. Lay footings for Panzer HQ here.
Maybe not. Oh, we got there first.
Prepare for combat.
Quite a few Brins equipped now. He's got 2 machine guns as well. Really rare to see 2 Vickers, then they're not that good of a machine gun. Alright. Yeah, when he came up here, maybe he was hoping to set up, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. You see swapping sides here. I mean, the Allies will see these, you know, highlighted resource sectors. Maybe you know nothing. Wanting to go hunting and killing. Mortar pit coming up. It's quite far back though. I don't think.
Damned enemies trying to
I
take
don't know
a
if that's
point
going to be
from
an auto fire range of the mid BP. Pretty close. Is this over here? Decent idea maybe to go for is this barrage, but he's going to attack away the sandbags instead. Another push from Pogo. Going for the fuel point. We've got the Schwerpens headquarters up for Pogo now as well. Got that boosted up fuel income from the 223. He's going to try to stick around here for a decap on the fuel, then get out. Recon plane up for OmniGuy. Don't have the flak gun upgraded on the Schwer yet. And for a Faust. Didn't quite get it in range for it. Okay, Molotov onto the machine gun shock troops. Trying to work their way around the corner. I think it would be good if he crawled into heavy cover here, right? Sure. Use suppression recovery bonus. Come out of being suppressed faster. Complain getting loads of value. I was trying to call in for a grenade here, and they do manage to do so. Shallow one though, it's not going to get every model. I see getting low again. Getting up to vet 1 for Pogo. He's gone for Bolston, he's gone for Pietz. It's even stranger that he decided to go for 2 Vickers if he's, you know, going for all of these infantry upgrades. Why invest into team weapons if you're investing so much into your infantry? Well, you know, it could make sense if the Vickers was good, but it's only passable.
trying to take one of
We
our
have a
points.
mine here. It could be a problem on retreat, maybe. Here we go. First medium on the field is OmniGuy with the T-34. Pogo, though, pretty close in terms of fuel. A little bit behind on manpower. They went around the long way. Kitten's coming back, trying to cover the retreat. Does have a sweeper up, but maybe he doesn't want to push much further than that. Nice machine gun there, suppressing. Even AoE suppressed the Vickers too. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, the mortar pit is up.
We're losing a capture point.
It does cover the mid VP, but not all of it with auto fire range. Axis have fallen behind on VPs.
A capture point is being overrun.
Oh,
One of our
all the way back here, 6-pounder decrewed. And the Axis are pushing really hard right now, even with this early T-34. They're under a lot of pressure. Machine gun though. Getting blasted by the mortar pit. Getting in a good spot though. Gets one shot off, maybe a second even. Okay, MG goes down on retreat it looks like, but covered by the flak base, can't be stolen. Damn, also got some obers on the field and a P4 into his tank before Pogo, who got the fuel earlier, but hasn't managed to spend it yet. Could even be a decent time to take this off fuel and put it just like on a standard point to get some munitions going in as well. Spare fuel already.
Hands up here, ready for action.
So yeah, this one coming in a bit later. 17 minutes. Still okay for an OWP4, but quite late when we look at the fuel situation. Just to pull back from the Zist there. Sneak in range for a Faust. Wow, this AT gun's still decrewed over here? Going for a salvage on it. The OWP4 rolls in. Oh my god, everything bounces on it. T-34. Oh, I thought it maybe survived because he repaired a little bit, but no, it's dead. And the Zist is decrewed as well. Kekadam coming in here. Both AT guns gone. And so is the T-34, but could be some revenge here. AC. Just needed one more shot. Probably should have used the tread shot on the AC. P4 in place, but the Piet get it anyway. Kind of gets stuck on the trees. Maybe blocked by his own raketing a bit. And the P4 goes down. Cromwell heading the field for You Know Nothing. Trying to fight back now. Wow, the LAIG was really far up the map. That's decrewed. Okay, cheeky angle from that. Really narrow firing cone through that archway. Hope's fighting here, but they're a little bit outnumbered. Still behind that push, the Axis just about equalized the victory points. And they really set OmniGuy back a hugely long way with those two big losses.
Heavy mortar, ready and
Okay, so we're trying to sneak around the corner.
Attacking an emplacement.
When did the Cromwell take this much damage, by the way? Didn't notice. It's out for repairs. Unfortunate there for You-Know-Nothing. Hoorah! And the conscripts hold on to the LMG. Right to the overs. I was going to say, it's a little bit unfortunate. That squad took ages to start retreating. You saw the retreat indicator come up, but they were really lagging. Actually starting the movement to get out. Water Pit is still alive, but only just. And the LEIG maybe about to take it down here with this final shot. There it goes. You-Know-Nothing only got one engineer, so repairing 2 vehicles and the mortar pit, too much for that one man to handle. And OmniGuy's got a bit of manpower spare, maybe could go for a second engineer himself, help out with some of those repairs, but he has not done so. These Raketans really containing the vehicles of You-Know-Nothing. Standing in the Molotov flames for quite some time. Allies losing control of their fuel again. They are really just gasping for air right now. They're under so much pressure. And the Raketan here camouflaged, waiting for a vehicle to come up. Well positioned. We've got a lot of resources banked up, got the mechanized truck down. It's going to be a King Tiger, and it's pretty close now. Usually when somebody stalls up for a King Tiger like this, they suffer a lot more on map control, but You-Know-Nothing's really been struggling. These vehicles have not been doing the job for him. I think it's just one Raket, and he should be accomplishing more. His teammate's going to repair up his Cromwell though. Some mines coming up as well. Is he just sitting here? It's gonna die. Wow, that was really slow. Start moving after 2.5 shots. Donation of that AEC. Oh, the artillery from the P4 getting a nasty hit there. No dodge from OmniGuy. Maybe didn't notice the smoke. 2 team weapons down, and where's this SU-85 going? Oh my goodness. Oh, and he's going to get stuck on the flag here in front of the Shrek. He's getting out of there, maybe worried about Cromwell Crush. Quite a few squads on a retreat as well. This could be a squad wipe. The shock troops don't chase at all. Get the squad anyway. Wow, what was that? Whoa, what was that last Empire doing? Lagging behind massively. Because out the back, suppressing. Shrek picked up by a section. Didn't realize that he didn't have double greens on everything at this stage. Drop one, just where was that drop green was from some squad that survived or died. Here comes the King Tiger. Oh, that last shot really strong. The shock troops are going to survive. Double AT guns is the response for You-Know-Nothing. The fuel income's just been so bad. Should be about time for the allies to get more tanks out now, but they've just had their fuel disconnected for so long, and they're still disconnected. You-Know-Nothing not paying attention. Maybe a squad like left the capture circle because they're too close to cover. Or to find cover behavior.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
So yeah, You-Know-Nothing probably wishes he had a Firefly right now, but gonna have to make do with the double AT guns. Doesn't even have the AC anymore for tread shot either, which can be pretty handy
Damned enemies trying to
when
take a
dealing
point
with a
from us.
tiger. Still got his commander open as an option as well. Hasn't locked into anything yet. I wonder if you know nothing would consider maybe a 17-pounder about this stage. Could have been a good shout instead of maybe one of these AT guns. Just don't have the best artillery here to deal with it at this stage, at least. Maybe once they start vetting up the walking Stuka, but until then, just that one LEIG. Tiger running pretty hot so far. Plenty of bounces. Drops a Shrek there as well. Okay. Decide to lock into advanced emplacements. Drops the precision barrage and knocks out the machine gun. Vickers also goes down. Double Faust on the S285. That's going to slow it up massively. Maybe he could have hung around here for a decap on the cut. Oh, I suppose it actually didn't matter because this is Max's position anyway. And because the S285 is out for repairs, it's safe to bring the King Tiger in and do some major damage. ATs are back there though. KT's so close to Vet 1. So he gets that spearhead mode. Much more difficult to deal with, and Pogo's going to go for the walking Stuka. I think that's a good option to counter the double AT guns. Is this the end of the Cromwell now? Ooh, maybe the kitten did lose vision or something? I'm not sure. Tries to go for an attack round too late though.
Battle damage estimates show the enemy at 300 points.
And the Allies have had a very strong hold on this far edge, but they are way behind on army. You know nothing. Far off the pace. But if he can get a 17-pounder up, I do think that would be quite good. Got a King Tiger now for kekadam as well. It's going to be a real struggle. Easy dodge on the grenade. Oh, that's a gammon bomb even. Doesn't have the Mills bombs upgraded. Here comes the King Tiger. Oh, got the squad wipe anyway though. It was our Vet 2, they got that big accuracy bonus. There we go, spearhead mode engaged. Just coming in on the flank here. Get to cover. Got a Katyusha now for OmniGuy. One more coming in for a bit of crush. One model there, maybe two. Takes double Faust though. Here comes the walking Stuka on the double AT guns. Wipes the Vickers anyway. Pretty good damage on the AT guns, and no base medics by the way. Relying on Tommy healing. Again, OmniGuy, no dodge on the artillery of the P4. Cost himself his machine gun. It looks like the conscripts went down. Can't say to a grenade, but the grenade's not cooling down. Maybe it's from an explosion. This is looking grim for the Allies now. More losses, and they're just getting nothing in return. Bleeding all over the map. Up by the Raketen. Here comes some artillery. AT guns getting out of there. The Katyusha knocks out a Raketen. Maybe could steal that. Would be pretty handy right about now. Soviet Raketin, always very strong with the high model count crew.
Enemy got one of our squads.
Section dead over here. You know nothing. Oh no. That got down again. No, it got away. So issue 85 has been struggling much more than it should, getting maybe a little bit unlucky on the bounces and maybe a little bit out of position for some of these fights as well. He's just pushing up here, maybe hoping to knock out the P4, but leaves itself exposed. The troops of Kekadam running down onto the cutoff. And the P4's going to blitz in from the side, it sounds like. Going to go for this issue 85. There is a conscript nearby. OmniGuy needs to be fast on the snare, but he is a little bit slow. Gets around onto the rear armor. And it's going to be a dead issue 85.
The enemy is attacking our HQ.
AT gun decrewed. And the Allies throw in the towel. So a pretty even start overall. Maybe the first, like, oh, well, until the medium tanks arrived, really. It was a pretty even match. Once they started arriving, the Allies kind of fell apart. Taking a few careless losses, just to like maybe squads on the edge that weren't being microed, stuff like that. And everything was going right for the Axis. Raketin positioning really shutting down the AEC. Feeding a lot of it early. And then the constant fuel harass slowing down the future vehicles from the Allies. And just kind of, the Axis kept them under their thumb. Never allowed the Allies to come back. I do think maybe the Allies maybe better like just focus on one side once they started losing quite hard before the walking Stuka arrived. That way they could, you know, share their AT resources to handle the superior tanks of the Axis. But yeah, the losses here of OmniGuy are really, really painful to these P4 artillery strikes. Set him back a massive amount. And the loss of that first T-34. I do think, yeah, if You Know Nothing could have stuck like a 17-pounder up here, that would have been pretty strong. Definitely the best answer to what the Axis were doing, but maybe forgot about it. I mean, maybe he was going for it because he did go for advanced emplacements. It's a good option. But the map control situation was already pretty bad at that stage. He was having trouble finding the time to get it up, and I don't think the assault officer is going to be the solution. But yeah, well played by the Axis here in the late stages. Easily out-microing the Allied opponents. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.